Paralysed and breathing through a tube in his neck, John Cross had a catastrophic reaction to a COVID vaccine.
How are you feeling? Been a little rest?
Probably.
The jab had triggered a rare neurological complication. In hospital for 7 months, he got back on his feet but was left with permanent pain and numbness.
Dad's face is just, you can hear his giggle in your head.
Once a fun, fit dad, he came home weak and traumatised, and despite regular treatment to replace his blood plasma, he had several debilitating relapses. His doctors urged him to make a claim from the government scheme that compensates for damage caused by a range of vaccines, but it was rejected.
Dad was so upset and so frustrated at the result. There's no way that Dad could put his full experience in that application form about being in hospital for 7 months during the height of a pandemic, being ventilated for 3 weeks, trying different treatments to try and find improvement in his condition. The box was tiny for what Dad had been through.
And family really important to John.
Really, if you look at that picture there.
The scheme's medical assessor agreed the vaccine had been the cause, but in their opinion, John wasn't disabled enough for a payout. His mental health suffered, and faced with more treatment for another flare-up, in October last year, he took his own life.
I can only presume that he did not want to be a burden. I'm very angry that John went through enough with the illness and the recovery without going through the trauma of this bureaucracy.
The family's lawyer has tracked applications to the vaccine damage payment scheme since the pandemic. He says 350 people have been rejected because they weren't 60% disabled, a threshold originally set for industrial injuries such as amputation, and not for complex physical and mental impacts suffered by John.
It does need to be overhauled because I feel that it's just comparing apples and pears all the time. There was 2 years delay in actually making even an initial decision. They didn't talk to him at all, they didn't examine him, they didn't listen to him, and then they rejected it in the most sort of high-handed and unfair manner, which really just, broke him psychologically.
John, an NHS pharmacist, strongly believed there were significant errors in his assessment. His family wants proper accountability for what he went through and the vaccine scheme overhauled to make it fair and transparent. The Department of Health said the ongoing COVID inquiry will consider reform of the VDPS in hearings due to start next year. In a statement, it added, assessments of claims are undertaken by qualified independent medical assessors who use the medical records and information provided by the claimant's healthcare providers to make their assessment.
That's the last time I saw Dad alive.
That was the last time, really.
Yeah, because
Little comfort to John's family. They feel the system let him down.
He was our dad. He was a really wonderful man. And it's not just a story. The government, they need to hear it. Don't tell me how bad you feel for me or us. Don't send us your sympathies. Do something.